Hello everybody and welcome to part 9 of Let's Play Specter of Torment. Today we are going to do Iron Whale, but first let's get some info. Well, at least you can't drown, probably. We need a financier, so make sure to grovel extra hard. Yeah, am I late? Is this the night meeting? Do we get to pick our awesome powers I want? Lightning. Oh, come on. Wait, did you see my righteous whip? Can I have a helmet? I'm a size. Aha, large. Out. No. But, yeah, get lost. What? I had my entrance moves planned and everything. It was so cool. You know, for an Order of Evil Knight, you guys are really mean. I just wanted to be the main event. You haven't seen the last of the Baz. You should really get some bars for the windows. Something new right away is use the floating ball to slash upwards. The trick here is that when you hit it, it moves. Fun. Use it to get to the upper right. And this next screen, the water comes and goes in the tide, so you can break the sand in the middle, kill the fish on the right that appears as well, and then we want to hit the floating ball to the far right. Get the gem, of course, but use the ball to reach the upper right to a secret room. This room is easy. Knock the ball into the water and use it to reach Red Skull 1 to the far right. Collect the gems as well, of course, and then head back and down the water on the lower right. Drop down and destroy the sand to the left. Kill the snails as they come at you and hit their shells to destroy the sand here. Jump to the upper left and watch out for a fish. Then drop down to the next screen. There is an obvious skull here. You can get it easily by dropping down to the lower left and jumping for red skull. Here you have to time a wall jump to the right and float to the middle, dropping down to the center and heading right behind the snail. And the right path, drop down and wall jump upwards to the middle, then free the snails by red skull. Checkpoint. Kill the first tentacle, then drop down. Destroy the left wall for a gem, then kill the fish that ambush you. Slash through the next tentacle to get higher. Here, you want to drop to the gem, then kick off the left wall and use the tentacle to get higher. A floating ball nearby can be used to get the gem to the upper left, but you can also use it to get to the upper right wall and climb it, which lets you transition to the next screen and get a gem right away. Free the manta ray, but then do not destroy the tentacle here. We want to jump over it and use it to slash to the upper left for red skull. We're getting these at a good rate. Fall down to continue. See the wall to the right. You want to get over there and break it. You have a lot of enemies to defeat to get there, so start blasting one by one. Here you want to use the tentacles to navigate. Jump to the first one and slash to the upper right to the gem. Now use the next one to go up and wall climb. Then the top one to slash up into forehead skull. You'll fall down to some rotten turkey, just what we need. Eat it and note the tentacle arms to the left. Time to fly. Jump to them when they are high, then repeat on the other ones. Red skull is right there, but so are some spikes. Do your best to do small jumps and collect it. Jump on the bubbles next, and use the next 3 tentacles to get higher up to the sand ledge. Jump on the sand to sink to the next tentacle where you'll wall run up to safety and continue to the left. Checkpoint. Watch the anchors here and jump over to the gems. There's a darkness refill on the next screen, so use some magic. Dread Talon is good to kill the night. Ride the anchor up for a gem to get 3 more fish to appear and then continue down to the next screen. Here it looks like you just go down, but destroy the wall on the upper right here. You can break it more than once, then go back, fall down to the next screen and look out for spikes. As you fall, be ready to slash through the tentacle on the right to the upper right. This gets you more gems, but lets you fall again. And this skull looks different, you will see soon why. If you want that rotten turkey on the left, you can easily use your shadow mirror to break the sand blocks to reach it. You can also use Manta Ray, break all the blocks here for magic and gems, hit up the checkpoint and go right. And it's time to fight mini-boss called Titelon. Fight is partly a chase, you are forced to run away, and at the end we'll actually get to fight. Let's cover the chase first. You will end up having to jump from several bubble platforms to the next. These things disappear afterwards, of course, so we need to be careful. As you do so, Titelon will shoot fish out at you. Ideally, you want to jump as these fish start to track where you are, so you can land as they go by. You will eventually reach the end, where Titelon will open up his chest and can be attacked. This is the easy part, as you can simply jump up to his chest, where the orb is now exposed, and down slash at the orb. This bounces you back to safety easily, so just keep doing it to take this mini boss out. Checkpoint just after that mini boss, which is nice. Kill the enemies below, so we can reach the ladder and head up. Jump the gap here to kill the slime and get the deposit on the wall, and then stop. See the upper right wall? It is breakable. Use the orb the mollusk shoots to head to the upper right and break it for a secret. In here, you want to drop down and kill the ray, standing on the bubbles to free the floating ball. Use this to get higher. And then look at all those steps for us. This is because as you start to go, a sea witch will show up. I highly recommend you fight it by bouncing off of it over and over. Claim a willful wisp. Very nice. Wall, run nearby to the rocket jet, which is nice enough to take you back to the previous screen. Back in the previous screen, use the ball the mollusk shoots to get to the upper left and drop in the water to the gems, kicking off the wall to the ladder. Up here you can get the deposit off the left wall and break it open. Then use the rockets to get up higher to the ladder. A rocket to the left, activate it, break the sand and get to the very top where you want to break the left wall to get to a secret room. This room isn't bad. Use the platform to go around and avoid spike. Destroy the left sand, use the platform, and be ready to destroy the last sand while you grab red skull. Jump up and out of the water, back to the previous screen, and all the way to the upper right to continue. You should have a rotten apple sitting in front of you. There's some moving platforms here. Jump on the right one and face right. Hit the lower wall for a big gem, then go left to the checkpoint. Head back to the upper right to continue. And new enemy Lunkara. Lunkara chase after their target while remaining in water and deal 2 full damage points with each hit they deliver. They can be escaped by climbing on high platforms. However, if it is not high enough, they will still reach platform by doing mole hop out of water. Lunkaras are invulnerable to most attacks and can only be hurt by 2 dread talon slashes, or if they are baited and accidentally take a direct hit from a dropping anchor. If defeated, they release a small group of fish of various sizes. Anyway, ride the right anchor down, jump to the wall, nab red skull on your wall run. Checkpoint, grab the platter. You want to break the sand and let the knight come forward, or use Dread Talon and then use the bubbles to go top right to the secret room. This room is easy. Drop down to the rocket platform and use it, then jump off the wall onto the 2 anchors you triggered. All this to reach the final red skull. screen full of bubbles. Collect what you can, being careful of the ray down below, and land on the right side. Hit the wall to break it, and continue. Use the rocket and break the walls as you go. Jump in the middle here. Jump 2 rockets on the other side. Breaking the upper wall for a rotten turkey, hiding away. Continue on to the right. You will find one last checkpoint there. It's boss time. I just brought my ship to the surface, and already I find a beggar on board. I'm not here for a handout. Instead, I bring a proposition: unrestricted salvage rights and a place as the Enchantress's financier. Oh, I'll gladly spend gold to make gold, but how can I take your word that my investment would be secure? Our deals go far beyond words. Behold a glimpse of the power she commands. It's time to beat our financier into submission. This is a fairly fun fight. It's like an enhanced fight from the main game, as Treasure Knight has a lot of new moves for you to be aware of. New move, Gold Slam. Treasure Knight jumps in the air and once again tries to slam down on you. This time though, 2 coins launch out from each side. Coin, shot, new move. This is actually a really simple move. Treasure Knight will just shoot 3 coins at you. These coins travel along the ground, so you can jump over them if you are careful. Be sure to do so and keep attacking Treasure Knight as much as you can. Luen, I'm Old Kofu goes there. You have sealed your fate. Your friend has fallen, and your own life is forfeit. Hmm. Unless, unless, unless you do as I command, I shall grant you a reprieve from certain death and give you great power. I gather I don't have a choice then? Oh, fine. I'm listening. Ho, ho, ho. You will gather me a grand army. The knight of this land will bow before me. You will bring them here, and I will have a fearsome order. If if that is your pride, then so be it. I bind you with this enchanted locket. When 8 knights kneel before me, it will gain the power to restore life. I will do as you wish. Ha 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 ha. Yes, go now, my Specter knight, and sow fear throughout my empire. Let's get curious. Oh, a plume. Float for a short time. Let's get it for 7. Red skulls. When the hover plume is activated, it allows Spectre Knight to float straight up and move around for a brief period of time. No, let's upgrade some curios. Cuts through enemies and recovers gold. Grants invincibility while floating. And I'm going to end the part here. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.